Good morning. Happy Monday. How is everybody this morning? I know it's early on a Monday morning, but I had to do my makeup, so I figured jump on and hang with my friends and do it. Anybody awake with me this morning? Let's see, let me tag a few people, that always helps. Tag. See, that helps. How are we this morning? It's Monday. Another manic Monday. Let me let the boxer in before he tears the door down. Give me just a sec. Is anybody on this morning? If you're on, tell me hi. So this morning, I was feeling wild. Call it the Monday morning madness of getting up and getting these kids moving for their first week back of 4 days a week at school and Friday's virtual learning. So, you know, after the weekend, Mondays are always tough. For mine, it's a little tougher because they were at home on Mondays doing their virtual learning, so they could move a little slower, and it didn't matter if they were in their PJs. Yeah, well, things change. So, hey, if you're on this morning, tell me good morning so I know who I'm chatting with. I want to play this morning with some silver and some blue. I got my new ink liner colors in, so I want to show you guys what the light blue looks like. It's beautiful. So tell me hi, tell me good morning, give me something, at least something. So I did this morning, because I wanted to focus on the eyes, I did my foundation, and as you can see, I got my brows going and concealer and all of the above. Now that's not to say that I won't add to it, but I have my basics going because I really wanted to focus on the eyes. Who all's here this morning? Come on, y'all tell me hi. I know you're trying to get your coffee in and such, but I've already had mine, so I'm feeling pretty friendly this morning. I promise I won't bite you. So, I'm going to start with, this is a really fun look. It's probably more geared to a night out, but what the heck. I felt like being wild today. My hair's wild. It's a wild Monday, so we're going to go with it. Y'all tell me good morning. So I've got my eyeshadow primer that I'm just going to go ahead and add in there all over my eyelid. And this is just going to help to hold my makeup on. Hey, can somebody tell me hi? Can we chat? Somebody? Anybody? Anybody feeling brave? I really don't have to be brave, because I'm not really mean. I mean, I can be, but not to you, I won't be. So I have my eyeshadow primer going this morning. And what I figured I would do is, because I got a new mono shadow in, hey, if you're there, tell me hi. I got a new mono shadow, or a couple of new mono shadows, and one of them I've used already, but the other one I have not. And I was kind of feeling it with our new ink liner. Sorry, I got a text. So what I'm going to do is I'll use that along with my new light blue ink liner and show you what that's all about. And I'll also show you a trick that it's a kind of an old trick of the trade, but it may help you ladies who struggle with getting that extension going on your liquid liner. Good morning, Carly. Thank you. Told you I'm feeling wild this morning. Crazy electric hair. I look like I got shocked, but hey, we're just, instead of, if you can't beat them, join them, right? So this I cannot beat. Y'all all know what the humidity does to this crazy head of mine, so there's that. So I'm going to start by putting an all over wash of the Vanilla Diamond all over my eye. And I'm going to use my floofy brush, the one that I love so much. If you're hopping on, tell me hi. Thanks, Carly. What you up to this morning, Carly? You got school? You got work? What's happening? Where's your little jelly bean? Is she at school? She's such a cute little jelly bean. She's your mini-me for sure. Oh, and I wanted to show y'all something else. I kind of forgot before I started that, but so I have a little trick to keep, you know, when you put an eyeshadow on, all that extra dust that lands under your eyes and just kind of sits there. I have a quick little trick that you may or may not know that I'll show you. So this is our transparent finishing powder. You can use a loose powder. You can use really any kind of powder. You just kind of want it to be a skin tone because obviously some of it will stay behind. So you want to overload your brush with powder and make it so thick under your eyes that you can see the dust cloud. And the reason for that is you're kind of creating a supposed to be studying. Oh, you're supposed to be studying. Ooh, you playing hooky. Watching some videos. Now you're acting like my teenage son. Supposed to be studying and doing his homework, and I walk upstairs and I find him playing a game on his phone. I'm like, fool, you're supposed to be doing your schoolwork. To send you all the brushes, John. I am on it, okay? All the brushes. I know what John needs for Christmas if anybody's buying him something this year. If he's good, that is. If you're like the rest of us, 2020 done wore you down and you acting a fool like everybody else, because I know I am. Okay. Hey, Shelly, how are you? So I dusted up under my eyes really, really well with that powder. I know it's bright and it's hard to see, but you can see from far how I'm much whiter here than anywhere else. And that's just to catch whatever little messes I might make doing my eye makeup. And I'll show you how to get it off later. But I went ahead and I dusted the Vanilla Diamond all over my eyelids. Is this fool really sitting? Y'all gotta see this. He wants to be part of the video. He's sitting in the shampoo bowl chair, practically on top of my iPad. Okay, now sit down, Chiefy. My goodness. I told y'all it was a manic Monday. Okay. He's even acting a fool this morning. See him peeping over my shoulder? Can y'all see him? Yeah, you can. Anyway, if you're just hopping on, tell me good morning. I'm going with some Vanilla Diamond here. And y'all know I'm winging this. This is the first time I do it. But I just know it's going to be pretty because, as you can see, I kind of tried it on my hand. It's just the colors together. Okay. So there was Vanilla Diamond. And now I'm going to use, in the Mono Shadows Silver Ring, which is a really, really pretty silver eyeshadow that's not disco ball, but it does have a smoky quality to it, and it is still very silver. As soon as I find my brush, I had a little 12-year-old turd playing in my makeup this morning, so I'm not gonna name her, but I think y'all might know who she is. So I'm gonna grab a dot of water out of the shampoo bowl just to use that lovely word that we all love so much. Moist. I'm going to get some moisture on my brush. See, just the very tip of it. I'm not going to keep it really, really wet because then it will cake it in my compact. But getting just enough. Hey, if you're hopping on, tell me good morning. I really want to chit-chat with you this morning. So I'm using the silver ring just on my lid, and I'm dabbing it in place. You're from Tallahassee. Nice. Nice, nice. Hello, all the way from Stonewall, Louisiana. I'm assuming you're a beauty influencer, Shelly? You See, that's the cool thing about this company. Is we've got friends from all over the place supporting us on these lives, coming on and networking with us, and we chit chat and hang out. Oh, off topic. Listen here, Carly. Amazon needs to give me a commission on these mugs. I have sent more people the link for these fingernails than anything else I've ever done in these videos. These are press-ons. Cheap little $7. There's 14 in a pack. $7 press-ons. Pair it with good glue, and you rough up the top of your nail bed before gluing them on, and they are the bomb diggity. Even with my hands in water and doing hair and chemicals and all that most of the day, mine stay on for a good week and a half, 2 weeks. I mean, I do keep glue in my purse in case one pops off and I gotta run and hide and pop it back on, but usually it doesn't happen. So I've got this silver ring on my eyelids. As you can see, it's really a pretty mink silver. It's not a blingy in your face freak out silver, but I'm about to make it that way. Why? Because I'm feeling wild today. So whoever's just jumping on, tell me good morning. I'm doing some wild eyes this morning with my wild hair because it's a wild manic Monday, that's why. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab my fluffy brush and my midnight smoke. Oh, I feel so unorganized this morning. What is going on with me? Okay, my fluffy brush. These are all pharmacy brushes. Hey, Casey, how are you, sister? How you doing on this manic Monday? You feeling wild like me? What is going on here? My goodness, y'all, I swear I put a hot iron in this head today. I can't even tell you what's happening. So, I got some of this midnight smoke, and I'm just gonna get in this crease. If you're hopping on, tell me good morning so I know you're watching. Oh, thanks, Emily. My hair is wild this morning, girl. Seems to be the way that it works for me. I try to tame it. Oh, you good? You working from home? Not as fun? That's okay. Girl, grab some makeup and play with me. We're good. I'm not gonna tell on you. Nobody needs to know. So I'm just hitting the corners. I'm kind of in the crease with that midnight smoke, just to give us some depth. And then I'm gonna show you why in a minute you need some depth, because we're gonna really make that lid metallic. Play with a couple of different liquid liners. And I cannot wait. I should be getting my new mascara in this, or today at some point. Lord knows what time, but at some point. So when I get it today, I'll either hop on today and show you how it works, or I will hop on in the morning, because you know I like to get on in the mornings. Mornings are usually tamer for me than the afternoons. That's when my busy time is in the salon. Let me see, where did I put my, aha, here it is. Okay, so I'm gonna use, once I get the sticky off of it from the label. I hate labels, how they leave the funky sticky stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna use my metallic 01 in platinum. And watch this. I love these metallic liners because they have such a soft, it's like a really fine tip paintbrush. They're super soft, and now I got it all over my finger, and I'm gonna get it all over my face. So they're super easy to work with is what I was getting at. So I'm gonna color all of that minky silver lid. See how pretty that is? Whoever's hopping on, tell me hi. Are y'all not loving this cool weather? I have been in absolute heaven, which yesterday I couldn't thoroughly enjoy it because I had to clean my house, but then I caught myself. I'm like, I'm not going to fuss about cleaning my house because I have the blessing of having a house. And there's so many people in this world that have been tossed out of their homes with the hurricane and with COVID and all this other stuff. So I have to watch what I complain about. I want to be thankful for my blessings and remember what I've been given and appreciate those. Excuse me, y'all. I'm going to look up in my other mirror real quick because I'm having trouble seeing in this phone. So I'm going to kind of antique this silver just a smidge because you can see it's got some texture, but I want to add some depth to it. And the way I'm going to do that is with our Ultimate Smoky Palette. Chief, please quit it. Do y'all hear this fool? About to drive me crazy. So I'm using my fluffy brush and I'm barely touching this black. Black? Why black? You'll see. So you see how it's wanting to separate in here? So I'm going to take the black and just dab in there and create some texture. Thank you, Shelly. I'm going to add a little bit more silver here because if y'all are hopping on, tell me good morning. So I know who I'm chit-chatting with. So these liners are so awesome because they're so versatile. They can do so many different things. And I love playing with them on the eyes. I'm going to let that one dry just a smidge before I touch it again. So this is going to kind of create a kind of a foil texture, if you will, just by kind of dry brushing that black, just kind of dabbing it on top of that silver. You see how I've still got the sparkle, but it's kind of crackly and textured looking. Chief, please quit it. I promise that is not my stomach or anything funny. It's my boxer making noises at the door because he heard somebody drive up. And he's a mess. So, what are y'all thinking of the lids? I need to add some more black to this middle, or this inner corner. So what did everybody do this weekend with this beautiful weather? Anybody do something fun and cool? I did leave my windows open while I was cleaning. I know I'm such a exciting person. So now I'm going to take my silver, now that I've got that going. I'm going to swipe this right up under my lash line just to keep that silver going really pretty. I'm getting in the corners. Keep that light bright pop going. Anybody new hopping on? Want to chit chat? Hey, Lacey, good morning. Lacey, we're getting a little wild with our eye makeup today. I was feeling wild because it's a Manic Monday, so figured let's just do it, okay? Okay, so now I'm going to grab my Ultimate Smoky Shadow or palette again. And I'm going to use this brush because it's a little stiffer and I've got a little bit more control over where it goes. Because I just want to really, really create that contrast line right here. See how I just followed the lid? Nothing special, nothing difficult, just following the lid. We got Will Smith this morning. Getting jiggy with it. That's a good song for Monday morning, right? Especially after you've had your coffee and such. I'm going to dab a little extra just at the edge right there, and I'll show you why in just a sec. So now I'm going to take this fluffy brush again. I'm just gonna twirl it on top of that black. Get that nice and blended. I'm not gonna add any more makeup there. I'm just working that black in so it doesn't look like such a line. I know I'm supposed to be getting it today too, Lacey. I'm so excited about it. That's what I was just telling everybody. Mine is tracking to get there today. But mine usually comes late in the afternoons. Okay, I'm lying, y'all. I'm gonna add a little bit of this black just to give me some blending power. Hey, if you're hopping on, tell me good morning, so I know who I'm chit-chatting with. Lacey, are you not so excited to see how that new mascara works? I've seen the videos and stuff, but I'm still really, really excited to play with it myself. Good morning, Amy. How are you, sister? How was your weekend with the beautiful weather and such? I'm taking this darker and bringing it in under here. Wild-haired mama, wild eyes. Y'all be afraid. I'm feeling wild today. Okay, here's the fun part. It's out of my crazy hair. So, it was good. I cleaned most of my house. I still have to mop today. I would have died if somebody walked in my house before I cleaned it this weekend, because I've been so busy with pharmacy and working in the salon and the kids and trying to keep everybody in all their own places, and it's just not working very well for me. So it's, try to find the balance. And so I cleaned with the windows open this weekend, and Marley had a friend over and they played outside, and Hayden went over to a friend's house. So we really had a chill weekend. I did a friend's makeup this weekend. She bought a whole face of makeup and the whole skincare line from me. So I went over and gave her a little personal tutorial on how to do all that, how to use it. Yeah, I know, Lacey, I'm the same way. So these are our ink liners. If you have not used them, you need to use them because they are fabulous. And I told you I would show you a little trick on how to get that extension going on your eye. I know a lot of you like the little extension or wing, but you have a hard time getting that straight line going across. So some Scotch tape will do the trick. And some of you may have seen this, and maybe not. So, and be prepared, because a little bit of your foundation is going to come off with the tape, but that's okay because you can go back and fix it. So if you see where the line, the line of my lower lash kind of arches up, that's the direction I want my wing to go in if I do a wing. So I'm just going to go with the line of my eye. Stick my Scotch tape there. It's like painter's tape, y'all. Too bad I can't hide it under makeup. I might be able to lift some things and such. Just saying. Yes, this Fruit Loop is putting tape on her face. So, lined it under my lower lid. I'm going to shake my ink liner just because I always like to make sure I have enough on it. So these are $16.90. These come in, let's see, one, we have black, we have dark blue. We've got this electric light blue. We've got a green and now a brown. They're $16.90. They are very, very vibrant in color. And I'll show you in a second how they do not move once you put them there and let them dry. I would not suggest writing on yourself and then going like this because it's still wet. You gotta let it soak in. So I want to show you that before I start putting it on my eye. Okay, look at this. Check it. Ain't budging, and I'm rubbing. Y'all see my skin moving. Hello? Yes, amazing stuff. So now that I have my Scotch tape on my eyes, looking like a crazy person, I told y'all I'm wild this morning. I'm gonna go in with this blue, and I'm gonna, ooh, I came undone, y'all. I come done stoked. I learned this morning we're supposed to store them tip down. Well, that's how I store them in my little thing, so I guess I was lucky I didn't know that, but now it's good to know. I guess it's kind of like a Sharpie or any of the other markers that you would use. Okay, so I'm starting at the center of my lid, and I'm gonna make my line pretty thick, and that's because I'm gonna come back and add some black as a thin line just at the lash line to help give my lashes some definition. So the tape helps because if you go further down than you wanted to, the tape is going to catch it. Okay, y'all ready to see the magic? Check it. Isn't that such a pretty blue? Told y'all I'm feeling wild. Red hair, blue eyeliner. Here we go on the second one. Sorry, I'm having trouble seeing, so I'm going to go up to my mirror. Hopefully y'all can see what I'm doing. I'm really bringing that wing out. Making a thicker line than I would normally because, like I said, I'm going to add some black liner to it. Okay, watch the magic. Check out those neat lines. Okay, so I'm just going to go back in and clean up my line here. So I had a little extra something. Hey, if you're just hopping on, tell me good morning, so I know who I'm chit-chatting with. I'm bringing that down into the corners. What do y'all think? Be electric, huh? Told y'all I'm feeling wild. Okay. Color should not scare you, no matter what color your eyes are. It's all in how you use color. I'm going to drag some in these corners just to marry it together. Okay, so now that I have that going, yes, I'm going to come in and add some more liner. Don't gasp at me and freak out. Just trust me, trust me. So just along my lash line, I'm going to do a skinny, skinny, skinny line. It also kind of cleans up. And that's the beauty of these ink liners, is you can do a thick or a thin line. Can y'all see how this is going to help to make my eyelashes a little thicker looking, just having that darker line right at the base? Living La Vida Loca, y'all. Living the crazy life. Okay. What are y'all thinking so far? Any questions, comments, statements, anything? So now I'm going to come back and clean up my smoke on top with my midnight smoke, now that I've gotten the black deeper on top. How's that for blue and silver? And I'm going to take my, where is it? I'm going to take my actual eyebrow brush and I dip it in this midnight smoke. And I'm going to smudge up this bottom line here. A little neater looking. Yeah, I think. So now I'm going to grab some of this white out of our smoky palette and clean my brush off, make sure it comes out stark white, because I really want to pop my brow bone. So light and bright up under your brow bone. And into the inside corners. Is it hard to remove the liner? What if one has a shaky hand and makes a mistake? Girl, let me tell you, it is not hard. This beauty right here is the bomb diggity for that. If you have a shaky hand and you make a mistake lining, all you do is you take, look, I'll show you on my hand. Get you some micellar water and grab a cotton swab. And if your Q-tip does not, or your cotton swab does not have a pointy tip like mine, you can grab the tip, pull it up, and twist it to make a point. See how pointy that made it? And you go in your areas where you need to clean up. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm trying to do this backwards. It's not, okay, so you see how easily it's removing it if you make a mistake? And how cleanly it removes it? And come back with your dry side and clean it up. So, just like anything else, the more you practice, the steadier your hand gets. So, if you practice on your hand, or your best bet is practice on baby girl. Practice on somebody else first. Get that hand going and get your strength and your dexterity in your fingers. And then once you do that, and you can get the line going on someone else's eye, you can always do your own. It's always harder to do someone else's than it is your own. Hey, if you're new hopping on, tell me good morning, so I know who I'm chatting with. I always love to put light and bright on the inside corners. I know I say that all the time, and y'all probably go, shut up. No. Shut up. This is my favorite thing ever. So now I'm going to finish the rest of my face. I'm going to use some 03 ivory. Let me turn these lights on and see if it helps. I feel like it's kind of glaring. Give me just a second. That's even brighter. Nope, too shadowy. Give me a second. I'm trying to get it where y'all can see best. Better? No, still shadowy. Let's Sorry, y'all. Give me just a second. How's that? I know I should have left well enough alone, but whatever. So Carly, going back to your question, these eyeliners are water resistant. I mean, they don't say waterproof, but I can pretty much tell you they're waterproof. Unless you get in water and really, really try to rub at them, they're not coming off. So they're pretty amazing. So, now I have my concealer on. I'm doing my little usual contouring with my concealer. Adding some brightness to that forehead. The thing about those liquid liners, I was hesitant just like everybody else when the colors came out. Unless you're a brown-eyed girl, you tend to be like, on colored eyeliners. Because I feel like for me, I have blue eyes and my hair is red now, so I felt like putting another color on my eyes along with the colored eyeshadow that I like to use, it's just too much. But really, if you know how to play with them and make them contrast with lighter colors, they're really so much fun. And they're kind of retro. So, and you don't have to get the wild colors. They come in black and brown also. So, y'all need to try one. Everybody needs a ink liner in their lives. Okay, so remember the little trick earlier where I showed you to put a bunch of powder up under your eyes before you do your eye makeup? So now we're going to take that and dust it away. So just a swipe or two. It gets all those excess things out from under your eyes. So I'm going to throw my concealer on now. How are y'all feeling about this look? Are y'all feeling it's too wild? I like some feedback because I want to know what y'all like to see. I want to try to show you some tricks and some fun stuff to do, but I also don't want to scare you half to death with my wildness. So I know I showed y'all this before, but foundation brush to get up under your eyes. Get this concealer just really blended in. Flatten it and pat at it until you get all of that area blended. And all this does is it adds light and bright under your eyes to give you a refreshed look. Keeps your eyes looking awake and alive and not drabby and sleepy like we all feel in the mornings. Oh, you do love it, Lacey? Good. Thank you. This company is so awesome. Oh, you love it? You love the color? Thanks, Carla. This company is so awesome because I feel like, Lacey, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like here lately, it's been like Christmas. We get a new product launched. Seems like if not every other day, we've had like at least 2 or 3 launch in 1 week. And it keeps coming more and more. So we're new to the US. And so they're pulling in, you know, a few products at a time, which we have a huge variety as it is. But it's always great to get new colors and options in. Because a girl can never have too much makeup, right, people? And the other great thing about this company is it's European grade. So we've taken out a lot of the chemicals that the American companies are allowed to put in theirs. The European grade is not. So it's safer for your skin. It's a really, really good quality product, but it's very budget friendly. So you'll see the prices are more like your Walmarts and CVS's than Dillard's or Ulta or Sephora. So, can y'all see how that's got me refreshed looking? Don't look at this. I'm about to blend that in. So you see how that color pops so much better with that lighter, brighter under the eyes? So, now I'm going to use a little bit of my Peach Bite palette, but I also want to incorporate some Rose Jam into it, which is a pinky blush, and the reason for that is I'm going to use a lipstick that's kind of pink based, so I don't want to use too many oranges and then go ahead and try to throw a pink on there because it kind of looks garish. So I'm going to use my little contour brush. I'm going this dark color here. Load up the brush. And I kind of did some of it already, but I'm going to show you again how I did it because I have too much fun. So I get that line going up under my cheekbone to get that shadow. Don't worry, we'll blend it. And I love these new brushes because it's almost like using a hairbrush or a toothbrush. You have more leverage on which angle you want to go with it. And the bristles are really, really thickly flocked, so you get a more airbrushed finish than with a normal brush. You can see this is my foundation brush. The foundation all just stays on the very top because the bristles are so dense. So you're not losing your foundation or your makeup in the brushes. What you put on your makeup, on your brush, is what's coming off on your face. And you do have remnants, but it doesn't go deep in the creases like some of the other brushes do. I'm getting some of this darker right around my hairline there. And the reason we do contouring is to create really, really good voluptuous shapes on your face to show that you have great bone structure. You create shadows and pops of light where it just gives such a beautiful illusion. So now I'm going to grab my regular blush brush and I'm going to grab this medium color here, and I'm going to go right on top of where I put that darker color. And I'm going in circular motions because I'm blending that line in. Hey, if anybody else is getting on, tell me good morning. Okay. Now, I do love the contour brush, Lacey. I like the foundation one too, but I really like the foundation one. I'm going to sound crazy here, but it's made for foundation, but I like to use it to put powder. Because you know, sometimes you want that thicker set on your powder, and you want to dab it and kind of press it in. It gives a great finish. So now I'm going to grab my Rose Jam and the Mono blushes. I think this is probably my favorite. See, it's got a little bit of pinky to it, but it's got some coral and a smidge of orange, not a lot. So it'll marry all of this together and also give me the opportunity to wear the pink lipstick I'm wanting to wear. So, grab some there. I'm just going on the apple of my cheek with it. I'm a little crazy with that side. Okay, so now I'm going to grab just a touch of that and go on my nose. Oh, now I made myself look like Rudolph. Hold on, y'all. Tame that down. I put a little too much there. I just wanted to add some color there, and I ended up giving myself a cherry nose. Told y'all I'm wild today. Okay, so now I'm going to use my highlighter from my Peach Bite palette. Hey, if you're hopping on, tell me good morning so I know you're on. So this Peach Bite palette, I love it because it's very, very versatile in the way that you can use it as an eyeshadow palette as well as for the face. So this is a really, really good buy if you're looking for something that's versatile. So I'm taking my highlighter and I'm just lightly swiping right on top of that cheekbone. All we're doing is adding pops of light. Remember, we're not creating strobe lights. I'm gonna get some on my chin here. Okay. Oh, I didn't put my mascara. I know I didn't. I'm getting there. So now, I am going, this is one of the reasons I'm so excited about this new mascara we're getting. Because typically for me, I have no eyelashes. As you can see, no eyelashes. So I typically have to use a couple different mascaras. One to give me, y'all look at my neck. Y'all know this is gonna happen every time. Y'all just don't even look at it. What was I saying? Oh, I usually use one for like a primer and to get some length and some curve going on those lashes. And then the second one to get the volume on my lashes. But this new mascara does these two things in one mascara with one wand, and it's amazeballs. Y'all have to see it. I will show it to you as soon as I get it. Promise, promise. So I'm using my Extreme Curl first. You can see this one's got a curved wand. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to get as close underneath my lashes as possible and get some product up under my lashes. You don't want so much product that it's like in your eyes, but you want to give it a nice little bump. You see how I'm closing my eyelid on it? Give you a base for your curl on your lashes. So you get that going first. If you're hopping on, tell me good morning. Now I'm just gonna shimmy, shake, wiggle up. All the Backstreet Boys are on this morning. Morning, Lori, how are you? I'm shimmy, shaking up. Get my little volume going, or my length going, I'm sorry, wrong word. Morning, Missy, how are you? Did you get your products? I love to get feedback from my customers to see what they're liking, what they're not. So if they're not liking something, and Missy, this is for you too. If you're not digging something that you ordered because it was the wrong color, wrong type, you thought it was something that it wasn't, let me know. I don't have a problem swapping it out for you. There is a return policy, but because I have a tester unit here, I can use all the different colors and extras for that type thing. Okay, so this is our deep black. This one's got the silicone brush that really helps to separate lashes. If you can see, it's really dense, but it's a silicone brush, so it's almost like the coarse parts of Velcro, if you can imagine. So it really helps to comb through and separate the lashes. You did, and you love them? Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So what you gonna order next? I'm always excited to see people's choices because it kind of gives me ideas sometimes. So did y'all have fun at the wedding, Missy? I saw you posted a picture of y'all at a wedding. And Jeff and I were cracking up at Dex with his crazy self. Can y'all see? Check those lashes out. I have lashes now, people. But this new mascara does both of these things, all in one bottle. You get 2 different mascaras in one tube for $22. Pretty crazy. He is a mess. That's why we love him though, right, Missy? He's a mess. That's Marley's buddy. Marley will cut somebody if they talk bad about Dex. Dex and Marley like to cook together. When we went in to help with the flood, I think it was last year in Houston, or maybe year before. Maybe my years are wrong. I don't know what's going on with me, but Dex brought in a food trailer and was cooking for everybody, and Marley decided instead of helping with the cleanup efforts, she wanted to help with the cooking efforts. And we got back, and those two were thick as thieves, inseparable. And it was too cute to see. Y'all, look at that. Fun, isn't it? Okay, now for lipstick time. Good gracious, what is his hair doing? He loves Marley. Yeah, they're a mess. The two of them together. They're two of a kind, that's why they get along so well. Okay, so I'm gonna use, and I haven't even tried to pair these two together, I'm just kind of guessing when I grab them. Let me put it on my hand first to see. That's the great part about our line too. We have so many options and colors for lipsticks and liners. That's perfect. Look at that, how pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna rock pink with my blue. Yes, I'm feeling retro today. Feeling a little cray-cray today. Okay, so this is liner 220. And I've already got my lip conditioner on. I put that one on in the morning when I put my moisturizer on, and at night. So what the lip conditioner does is it's a very, 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 very well hydrating lip balm treatment, I guess is what you could call it. And it works as a primer to keep your lipsticks on and to keep the moisture barrier on your lips and keep lipsticks from drying your lips out. So it's a wonderful thing to use during the changes of seasons where your skin gets a little iffy and sensitive and irritated. And if you're like me, you're starting to get these fine lines. So this helps to smooth that as well. And I use the Age Reverses serum on my lips as well as this thing. So it's been awesome. Y'all think too pink? I'm feeling kind of punkish today. What the heck's going on with me? Hey, if you're just hopping on, say good morning to me. So I always like to put my liner all over my lips because it also helps to keep your lipstick in place. And it also helps to keep that color popped. And y'all know I'm all about a pop of color. So this one is our matte lipstick in 09. Super duper pink. Who says redheads can't wear pink lipstick? I think it's quite fun. And I'm going to pizzazz it up a little more. I'm going to make it a gloss. How? With Lip Plumper. And this is my own personal one, so y'all don't worry, I'm not contaminating another. I love this one because it's got minty flavor to it, and the thing that this does well outside of hydrates and gives you a lip gloss finish is it brings up circulation in your lips to help to plump those lips and keep them looking young and full. So it's great to wear on days that you don't feel like wearing a whole lot of makeup and you just like that natural blush look on your lips. This is great to wear. Gives you a moisture also, so it's fantastic. So now I'm gonna do my terracotta porcelain powder just to finish it. And I'm only gonna do it, not on my eyes, but I'm gonna do it on my, forehead, cheeks, all that fun stuff. And I told y'all I like to use my foundation brush for my powder. Here's why, check it. See how it sits it where it's supposed to, and it doesn't leave a dusty look? It's because those bristles are so flopped. So this will set your makeup beautifully, give you a porcelain, not a shine, but a sheen, because everybody loves that porcelain skin look, right? And now, ta-da-da, time blocker spray. What do y'all think? Check out that blue liner. Isn't that fun? So, as usual, I will post all products and colors in the comments below. If y'all have questions, comments, things you want to see, you think I'm using too much color, if you want to see me use neutrals, I can do that too. If you want to know more about the skincare, I can do that too. That's another thing that I can touch on. Any of our cleaning products, yes, we have cleaning products. We also have laundry detergent. We have fabric refresher spray. We've got such a wide variety of things, y'all. It's not just makeup and skincare. So if y'all are interested in learning about any of this stuff, y'all let me know what your interest is, and I'll make sure to hop on and visit with you about it. What do you think, Lacey? You like it? Is it too wild? Thank you, Carly. Who was it, Carly, that used to call you Caulky? Was it Alexis? I almost called you Caulky a while ago. And yeah, sorry, that was off subject. But if y'all want to know anything about any of the products, y'all hit me up. I will be more than happy to do a live, FaceTime, call you, whatever. You just let me know. Thank y'all for watching today. I will put my direct sales link on my post, but also know that you shouldn't feel alone in ordering any of these new products. So hit me up if you have a question. Seriously, I will make the time to talk to you. Thanks for watching. See y'all tomorrow.